Hello everybody, this is Ramus181 here, and today in this episode we are going to be improving on our starter base by putting in a couple of different food farms, and I've got plans to expand my starter base a little bit because that little hut back there just isn't doing the job. So we'll give the farmer his little hut back and come up with something a little bit better with a bit more storage and better room for smelting, and we'll see what we can do. So hang on tight and we'll get started here. Alright everybody, so we now have ourselves a automatic cow farm. So I'll just show you how it works here. It's pretty simple. You just go over here with some food. Here's some wheat, and you click the cows and feed them as much as you can. You should be able to get 20 to 25 of them fed, and they will make a bunch of new cows. And if you've got enough of them in there, well, entity cramming makes it so that the oldest of them die, and you end up just coming down here, throw some coal or whatever fuel you want in there, and you've got yourself some cooked steak. You'll also have to grab the leather out of the hopper in the furnace every once in a while, and you end up with some tasty steak. So now that we've got that dealt with, let's move on to our chicken cooker. Alright, so now that we've got the food farms built, there's a few other things that I want to do around here. After I did did those food farms, I went and took a look around the area. Thought I'd do a little bit of exploration. I really wanted to get a good idea of what was in the area and how far away some of the things that I'm going to need would end up being. You know, over there we've got the witch hut that I found earlier. Over there somewhere we've got the flower forest biome for making all the dyes that I'm going to eventually need. Over in that direction, I found a pillager outpost, and I plan on using that for a raid farm in the near future. Way off in that direction, I found an ocean monument. So I can build a guardian farm there for all of the prismarine that I plan on using. And I also found an area where I plan on building my actual mega base, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's a nice location on a plain, and it's got some mountains and some forests all around it, and I'm really looking forward to that. So, unfortunately, I can't just go and jump into all of that. There's quite a bit of preparation I've got to do before that. First thing I thought I'd do today is actually improve on my base, or my beginner base just a little bit, because we've got a lot of things that we need to put into place, like an enchanting table, and just a better storage and things like that. And unfortunately, this little itty bitty hut just isn't going to do it. So I figure that what I'll do is go and take a look over by the Nether portal that I had built over here, and it just seems like a nice area to take a look, to actually build a base in. So, well, that's interesting. What do we have here? It looks like our Nether portal is kind of spreading. I mean, I know zombie pigmen can get through, but this seems unique and interesting. Now, I had planned on using this area right here and building myself a little hobbit hole, but, I think we need to do a little bit more than that, and, contain this. So, luckily, it looks like we've got a whole bunch of sand, so I think I'm going to have to build a nice glass dome over this, at least as a start, and maybe we can contain this. So I'm going to go and collect some sand here and open this area up a little bit and see if we can't make this look a little bit more contained. So I'll be right back. Alright, so with a lot of work and some careful calculation and some careful placing and undoing it all and replacing it because I shifted things by one block, I now have a foundation for our containment area. So we've got this set up with some stone brick here, and the next step is to build the dome. So why don't we get to work on that as well and see how this thing looks at the end. So here's the first quarter of our glass containment dome. Got quite a bit done here, so the next step is to work on this second piece here, and then we'll go over here and get the rest of this taken care of. So, looking forward to seeing what this will look like when it's done, and then we can put a door in here, and it'll be complete with a little bit of landscaping and stuff. So let's see what we can do with this. Well, as you can see here, we've got half of the dome complete, and we've got just a little bit more over here to take care of. And then we can work on finalizing the design of it, make sure everything is nice and contained, and then I've got some ideas for inside the dome, including deciding that I'm going to still build my my starter base proper in here. So let's see what we can get done here today. So without too much trouble, other than, falling into lava a few times, getting blown up by creepers, the minor stuff, we now have a completed dome, and I've got an entrance in here that I'm not at all happy with, but we're going to work on that for shortly. So this is what it looks like on the inside here for now, and we're just going to take care of this entrance here and make it a little bit more friendly here. Always fun trying to find stuff when you've got a chest monster starting. We're going to get that a little bit more organized once we move into the new place. Alright, so I think that I'm going to spam this area with torches so that I don't end up with any surprise neighbors. Had one creeper in here a little earlier, and that was enough. Thank you very much. Now that I'm in here, I want to take a look at this area over here, and I think I'm going to dig things out a little bit, and we'll see what we can find over here, and then I plan on putting the entrance to my new base right in this area. Let's see what we can find here. Alright, so we have the start of our little hobbit hole here. I am going to probably put a basic storage system probably down a hallway in this direction. And then I'll put an enchanting room over here. And this area I'm going to set up as a little living area, so it'll have my bed and it'll just be a homey little area. So we're gonna get started on that on the next episode. This has been quite the long day with our dome and having to protect the world from the Nether here. So we are going to sign off for the day, and I had a lot of fun setting up our 2 farms out there, doing a lot of exploring, and building this lovely little dome here. So tomorrow, or next episode, I suppose I should say, we will take care of the rest of this. And so I'm really happy that you had a chance to take a look at what I was up to today and follow it along. And looking forward to seeing you next time. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you another day.